Всем привет, с вами Yato, и мы продолжаем прохождение Red Dead Redemption 2. Собственно, в прошлый раз мы добрались до города, немного там пошумели, пострадали от детей. И сейчас так немного возвращаемся в лагерь. Взглянуть на то, что от нас хочет Штраус. Также позаботиться о местном квесте. Конечно, сейчас ночи ни черта не видно. Но мы это как переживем. Вообще такое ощущение, что мне опять же не видно вдвойне. Давай залезь, ё-моё. Временами персонаж такой инвалид.
Mr. Morgan.
Still working, Mr. Strauss. What you been up to?
Trying to wrap up our accounts before we leave, Mr. Morgan.
So you'll be joining us in Tahiti?
I rather fancied Australia. A similar kind of people to us. Lots of opportunity.
Dutch tells me we're going to be ranchers.
Perhaps, but so far we have not raised many cattle.
No.
So, Mr. Morgan, will you help me finalize our business here?
This is filthy work.
We'll need money in Australia. For cattle and
Да он что же здесь закачиваться стал?
now. You never have done before.
I don't know.
Well, here they are. Some fishermen by the name of Davison, L.G. Davison, living in a place called Catfish Jackson near Scarlet Meadows.
A fisherman.
And that's it. We're a union built on that, you know.
Okay.
Так, время что, как всегда не показывает. Как никуда я иду. Ровно полностью, зашибись. Собственно, что нас тут ожидает-то? Так, это что? Когда я перестаю понимать, что у меня здесь происходит. Как можно заметить, у меня опять штраф. Собственно, можно даже особо не гадать, так как и сразу понятно, за что он у меня. Он мне за то, что я спасал человека от грабителей. Я его, конечно, спас. Но кто-то посчитал, что это преступление. Блин, что ж такое-то, а? Прям в глаза. Я таки думаю, сейчас дождемся утра. И двинем. Конечно, мы и раньше могли дождаться утра. Ну что поделать. Я вот тут сейчас подумал. Мы такие огромные деньги вкладываем в развитие лагеря, там оружие, медикаменты и прочее. Так вот, почему среди оружия нам таки не достается динамит? Неужели, блин, это так сложно? Почему за ним всегда приходится мотаться, не пойми куда? Я так понимаю, кто-то из них моя лошадь. Сейчас стоило бы по берегу поехать. Надеюсь, на каких-нибудь полудурков не напарюсь тут. Хотя, собственно, ничего не напарюсь там. Конечно, напарюсь. Так, возьмем вот это. И это. Я, правда, их ни черта не вижу. Ну, по крайней мере, в тех деталях, в которых бы хотелось. Блин, а за что мне? Твою заново врагов к лагерю. Вы серьезно? Ничего, что эти враги тут и сидели. Так, ни черта не вижу. Ну, ладно. Где он там сидит, мне вообще непонятно. Я твою заново. Что ж ты такой овощ бесполезный? Хоть бы попадал, что ли. Так, давайте вот это выйдем. Так, это с этой стороны. Вы серьезно? Где он тут сидит? Что ж такое? За что он там прячется, что по нему никак попасть не могу, блин. Зашибись, какой-то кусок не пойми чего. А это забор. Офигеть, сколько сюда пуль высадил. Главное, за всей этой растительностью ни черта не видно. Какое-то ущербное вышло столкновение. Еще умудрились репутацию снять. За хорошее-то дело. Временами после вот этого вот снижения репутации хочется спросить, вы там не идиоты часом? Это очень похоже. Ощущение, что я куда-то в противоположную сторону еду. Че я напрямик не поехал? Свинка. Тут, по-моему, она мне не нужна. Так, притормозим-ка. Ай, зашибись, снова туман. Что значит, меня не касается? А вот каждый чих почему-то касается. Что здесь такой? Да что? Куда я такой косой? Хоть конь остановись. Вот жрать.
Thanks, mister. Don't know how many times I tried to leave that crazy bastard, but he always came after me. I'm glad he's dead.
Sure.
И че это дергает?
Taking the first man shines up on me.
Так, я не понял, затопчу.
Goddamn hillbillies. Yeah.
Сейчас найдется какой-нибудь свидетель. Вот, дождался утра. Погода, по-моему, сейчас будет такая, что разницы, собственно, никакой. Так, где же наш друг? Ну и темнотища, блин. Конечно, все закрыто. Да, меня послали. Зачем меня послали? А вот он где валяется. Это издалека его за пенек принял.
Mr. Davison? Well, time's long since up. I'm here to collect.
I should have known. You goddamn bludgeon men are all the same. Sure, I got your money. Every stinking cent. It's in the house. Hell, I'll even offer you a drink. We can toast to never laying eyes on each other again.
Но мы больше никогда не увидимся.
I got a powerful thirst on me right now. How about you? You gotta be stinking drunk already to do this kind of work.
I like doing it sober.
You take my money, surely you take a drink off me as well. That would be the mannerly thing to do.
Let's us handle the money first. Worry about manners later, okay?
I could be fishing.
You were catching flies, you weren't catching fish. Now come on. Let's get us that debt.
Я надеюсь, я его тут найду. Вот эти, блин, перепады света.
Stand there. Go fix us a drink.
И негр в темноте.
Don't give me no talk, boy. Just do it. I'll look down here for our savings.
Собственно, эта картина сама по себе намекает на то, что сейчас будет.
This place for. Now where's them drinks, boy?
Drinks ready. It's right there, miss.
Ах ты ж, сука. Возникает вопрос, оно того стоило? По мне так все-таки нет. Главное, себя этими ящиками не замуровать. Так, это у нас что? У нас волк. А смысл от нее?
Just leave me alone.
Son, I want to get out of here, but I can't until I find some money.
There's some in my footlocker. I've been keeping it away from him.
Ain't that lucky?
Чего Артур так голова трясется? Наш.
I think I
Не
know the
повезло
song.
пацану.
That should cover it.
Ain't you the good son?
Мало того, что отец алкаш, так еще и последние деньги отобрали. Я даже не знаю, что гуманнее, пристрелить его или оставить так, как есть. Так. Что ж, теперь по минному полю к Штраусу. Под минами я подразумеваю деревья, бросающиеся под копыта. Как он там проскочил? Как придурочная ты скотина. Твою за ногу. У нас все плохо. Черт. Да уйди ты. Ну, твою за ногу, долбаный конь, а. Я его в реке утоплю сейчас. Вот же тварь. Откуда здесь вообще пума? Действительно, тварь всей этой игры — это лошадь. Всегда подводит, что бы ни случилось. если у тебя есть при себе конь, 100% он тебя, блин, подведет в нужный момент. Причем самый важный. И от этого будет зависеть именно твоя жизнь. Сколько ж тут свинок? Стоп, по-моему, я только что проехал лагерь. Ну да, так и есть. Слегка увлекся. Ах ты ж тупая ты скотина, а! Сколько можно? Жаль, своего лишь коня нельзя пристрелить. Да твою за ногу еще раз меня сбросишь, утонешь прям здесь, подлюка. Не ржи на меня.
Good morning, Arthur.
Мне аж страшно стало. Ну-ка, чем мы можем сюда пожертвовать? Вообще, если подумать, мне осталось выкупить всего одну вещь. Я ей, конечно, пользоваться не буду. Непонятно, зачем она вообще нужна. Да и, по-моему, нужна только на озере. Ну, точнее... Так, дожертвуем все, что осталось. Не пойму, зачем прерывать. Так, сколько там? 3 сотни надо дать. Я, собственно, еще заработаю, куда денусь. Вот купить какую-нибудь ненужную вещь всегда хорошая идея. Зачем мне лодка? Конечно, понимаю, можно сплавать, порыбачить в таких условиях, по болоту. Так, ну все. Осталось провернуть улучшение у Пирсона. Хотя там еще одно разочарование. Я тут подумал, надо съездить и назвать коня Павлик. Так, стоп, это не тот конь. Вот некоторые лошади засранцы, а этот, блин, Павлик. Я смотрю, в Шарле опять что-то приключилось. Так, сюда мы потом съездим. Собственно, зачем я сел на коня? Мне нужно просто поговорить с ближайшим NPS-ом. Хорошо, хоть не пристала. Куда ты?
Hello, Mary Beth.
How are you, Arthur?
Fine. How are you?
Well, I'm well, I think. It's been quite a run we've had, but we're still alive.
So, no regrets?
Regrets for what?
Oh, for joining this band of maniacs.
If you're a girl without means in this world, life is very scary. You boys cared for me before no one cared for me. Well, life weren't very nice, Arthur. Not after Mama got typhoid, and that was a long time ago.
Sure.
What about you? I heard you ran into that Mary girl.
Yep.
And?
Got me thinking how that all ended. Long time ago now.
What happened?
Well, she didn't love me enough, I guess. Or I wouldn't change.
Huh. Well, she was a fool then, Arthur.
Well, she put a lot of good years in on an outlaw. She definitely was a fool.
In these books, life seems so simple, but in reality, I can't make head nor tail of it.
Mr. Morgan! Mr. Morgan, we have a problem. A real problem. It's Tilly.
What?
She's been taken by them Foreman brothers she used to run with. Come along!
The Foreman brothers, what are they doing here?
Well, I don't know what they've been doing here, but I can tell you what they're going to be doing here. Dying.
Sure. Do we need more guns?
You and I can handle this, Arthur.
Where are we heading?
I'll tell you on the way. Just get going.
То есть оружие мне взять не дадите.
All right, head for Rhodes.
Я так понимаю, ты тоже с нами.
She's in Rhodes?
Человек с ружьем.
She's at a place called Bradley's house, just
Куда
west of there.
пошел?
How do you know?
When we first got here, she told me she was worried that our camp was near a safe house that gang she ran with used from time to time. Oh, can't you go any faster?
You told Dutch?
No. She spoke to me in confidence. I suppose I didn't think it would be a problem.
Now it is.
Oh, yes.
What do they want with her anyway? I think I saw one of the foremans hassling her and Valentine.
Yes, they probably followed us down here. You don't know what happened? She killed one of them, for good reason, but clearly they don't see it that way.
Tilly?
Yes. Young Tilly Jackson isn't as sweet and innocent as you might think. But like I say, she was defending herself. She fled and fell in with us right after that. I just hope we can get to her in time.
It's not too far.
If they've touched a single hair on that girl's head, I will eviscerate the sons of bitches.
See? You do care, Miss Grimshaw.
Of course I care. About all of you fools. Some just require a firmer hand than others. You especially.
Thank you.
I swear half of you would just rot in your own filth if nobody kept you in check.
No doubt.
Well, I don't know. First Jack, now Tilly? This isn't good, Arthur.
Kidnappings ain't nothing new. These things happen sometimes. Hell, they've happened to you.
Okay, I think that's the place up ahead.
Даже дробовик-то взять не дай.
I'll deal with him.
Whoa. Whoa. What you want?
Kind sir, we're lost and in need of some help.
Now get out of here.
Oh, I see that kindly face of yours, and I know that for the right end.
У него в обоих руках доброе лицо.
Now get out of here.
Oh, now you keep saying that. But you don't mean nothing by
I
it.
said.
You said your last word. Well, what are you waiting for? Get in there and find our girl.
Хорошая тетка.
Shit! What the hell you think you're doing? It's okay, Miss Tilly. Now, let's get you out of here.
I thought there was...
Yeah, it don't matter what you thought. It's okay. All right, let's go.
Oh, come along, miss. Thank you, both of you.
What happened?
It was Anthony Foreman. He thinks he owns me.
I remember. Where is he?
He went out hunting or something. There were 5 of them, I think.
Well, we killed those fellas there.
There they are.
Come on.
Tilly, grab that gun! Anyone approaches, shoot them!
Oh, don't worry. I'll be just fine. Now catch that bastard. The one in front of the ball. Bring him back alive. I ain't done with them.
Где он такой знатный револьвер взял? Как бы сейчас с деревом не познакомиться. Из этой тети ни хрена не вижу. Собственно, из-за автора ни черта не вижу. Вот это мы уже привык. Твою. Тут какая-то дорога рядом. Кстати, где последний упырь? Так, вот он. Такая себе идея набрасывать лассо. Мне это как-то не удается. Застрелить лошадь совсем другое дело. Так, а могу я когда какой-нибудь прицелиться? Что-то нет. Значит, далеко. Еще при такой скорости лошади я его месяц догонять буду и так и не догоню. К счастью, он решил притормозить.
You bring that bastard back to Tilly so we can all have a nice little chat. I'm gonna head over there now to check she's okay.
With pleasure.
I'll take his horse. He won't be neat.
Look at the floor for a bit.
Do you have the first idea what you're getting into? I'm Anthony
С идиотом.
Well, thanks for the introduction, Anthony. Is that Foreman with an A? I want the Undertaker to spell it right.
Funny bastard. Who are you running with?
She didn't tell you?
She didn't tell me nothing. This rope is cutting into me.
Don't feel so good when you're the one tied up, does it?
She killed my goddamn cousin.
Oh, don't worry. You'll be seeing him soon enough.
What are you gonna do with me?
I ain't sure yet. Reckon I'll let Tilly decide what you deserve.
You're wasting your time with that girl. She's a liar. She'll screw you over like she did me. I should have shot the bitch yesterday like I said I would.
You just shut your mouth now, Anthony. I've heard enough.
Son of a bitch.
Он, однако, болтливый.
Here's your man.
Bring him here. Dump him on the ground here. I want to get a good look at this monster.
So he's still alive then?
Yes.
You see this girl? You leave her alone.
She killed my cousin.
Your goddamn cousin had it coming, Anthony Foreman!
I don't care if she shot your daddy and cooked your mama for breakfast. She's mine. She ate yours.
You know, a friend of mine, he always says, revenge is a fool's game. Now, you want all your boys dead? She had her reasons.
We was family, Tilly Jackson.
You Foreman boys ain't no kind of family I want.
Kill him, Arthur.
You want that?
I want him to go away and tell the remaining of his cousins and the clowns he rides with to leave me alone.
Now, you think you can do that, Anthony? Or should I slit your throat and just save us all the bother?
I'll leave you alone. History is done.
History is never done. It's your call, Arthur. But I'd slit his throat.
Go on.
Ну, собственно, решала Тель, поэтому мы его отпускаем.
Let's get you home.
Хотя и стоило бы прикончить.
Get out of here.
Интересно, успеем внести это место, прежде чем сюда кто-нибудь прискачет. Так, этот парень уже не существует в нашем мире. Я имею в виду его физическую форму. А это все еще здесь. Правда, Артур по нему как-то не попал. Куда ты полез? Он жив. Слишком уж активно он шевелит ногами. На уж, вернулся с какими-то 50 центами. Где там моя родная лошадь? Так. Я понимаю, я рядом с придурками.
What you fools up to?
It's Mr. Black's fault. His fault, the darky white.
Although I don't know why they call them that. Look out!
Забавные ребята.
Start now. I'll knock the color clean off you. Come on! And I'll tell you, you lily live it. Enough! You two fools look like you've just run off a chain gang. Yeah, what of it? What are you doing?
Starving.
They got bounty posters for us all over town.
And we can't go into town to get supplies.
Say, mister, maybe you can do us fools a favor. We ain't bad guys at all. He's okay. You and for a darky.
Shut it, you pasty-faced streak of piss!
Yeah, I had up to here with you.
Enough! Do your goddamn favor what you want.
Maybe you can go into town and take down them wanted posters of us.
Okay.
Maybe meet us back at the campfire in the woods and tell us how you did.
Maybe bring us a little bite to eat.
Don't push your luck.
Nice fella.
Yeah, you love nice fellas.
Don't you start up again. Just shut up.
You shut up!
Так, они затели меня к оружейнику. Че ты тут встал? Так, а с нами я хотел поговорить неочередной ветеран войны. Такое ощущение, что они братья. Хотя форма у них разная.
That was you, I'd leave. This town lost its goddamn soul a long time ago. Nothing but nasty, miserable people.
Yeah?
Yeah, ever since them Greys moved here, a bunch of no-good white trash. And they somehow got rich. About 50 years ago, they moved here, caused a whole heap of trouble. Yeah, I reckon they was Yankee spies during the war and everything.
That's so.
Yeah, sure.
Все, я сейчас внимание обратил, что я до сих пор в этих идиотских перчатках. Скрафтил, снять забыл.
Let's have a look.
Я так понимаю, нас тут ничего не ждет. Ну и это, кстати, за патронами. Я до сих пор стреляю обычными, непонятно.
I maybe shouldn't say this, but I sold a derringer to a seamstress. A white one, of course. Terrible thing what happened to the Parlor House. No surprise the Braithwaites were behind it.
До сих пор я его не переделал. С этого я не стрелял. С чего бы им это чистить? А тут это уже странно. Так, надо подвинуть этого мужика. Он прирос к столбу.
Hey, I need to get to that poster behind you. Would you move a little?
I will not. Deputy put up plenty. Go get one of those.
Please, mister, I'll just reach by. It won't take but a second.
I'm leaning on it. Find one that ain't in use.
Hey, move. I need that poster.
Oh, I'll move all right. How's this for moving? No damn manners.
Какие придурки тут водятся.
This what you wanted? That's it. Who's talking now, huh?
Даже читать это не буду. Морда изрядно так посинела. Собственно, куда я все это время направлялся? Направлялся я откупиться. Пою заново. Типа... Ёшкинка, сколько их тут? Вот это я попал. А, ну это, собственно, были низы банды. Вот тебе и откупился. Качи давай, держи. Так, перезаряжаться нам, конечно, не надо. У нас на хвосте два каких-то козла. Понять, где наш Павлик. О, мы прибавили 270 баксов. Ну, зашибись. Вот как она споткнулась-то, а? Еле-еле задели этот уголок. Нет, она, блин, споткнулась и упала. Пожалуй, уже отправимся к датчу. Еще время тянуть. Только Павлик сейчас до нас дойдет. Так, тебя это не касается. Где Павлик? Так, сейчас заедем сюда, потом к даче. Плохо было сейчас выйти на железную дорогу. Вообще где-то тут у него должно возникнуть желание порисовать. Так, кстати, что они тут продают? Неплохая коняшка. И покупать мы все равно их не будем. Да сюда мне пофиг, мне вот интересно больше. Видите, вот это. Так, ну, значения не имеет. Господи. Готово. Кстати, он неплохо так стоит. Правда, брат с придурками предлагали за него 39 вроде. Или 35. В любом случае больше. Может мне тебе продать? Что мало он просит.
I want you to have this.
Thanks, friend.
It's nice to give something instead of just begging.
Хорошие ребята, типа, прошай. Продают все намного дешевле. Я же понимаю, где, что они где-то это все сперли. Поэтому дешевле. Но все равно приятно. Еще персонаж стал мигать. Езда, что за дерьмо происходит? Между прочим, с какой стороны мне подъезжать к даче? Вероятно, с этой.
There you are. You boys ready?
Of course. What else do you know about this guy?
Not much, just he's some slick little greasy-haired European who's clearly got power and money. Now, listen. If we go in there and start shooting up the place, boy's gonna get shot, that I guarantee. Better like this, you're gonna have a lot of protection.
Мне казалось, мы по какому-то этому подобию асфальта идем.
Trust me. This place.
Must be.
You okay, John? I guess.
Excuse me, sir. We have an appointment to see Mr. Bronte.
Who are you? You get your boss down here and now so we can talk about this like gentlemen.
Нормальное мирное общение.
Was that the special Dutch charm I heard so much about?
Relax. I got this. Don't worry, boys. We come in peace. We just need to straighten a couple of things out with your boss.
Chi sono sti buffoni?
Sono qui per Picciotto.
Coi soldi?
Why do you take his son?
Excuse me.
I said, why did you take his son? We ain't got no problems with you, sir. Nor you with us. But if you want to start one, there's gonna be a lot of folks dead in this room before it's done.
So, you walk into my city, stinking of shit and looking like this, and you come into my house before you have a bath, and you tell me how to act? You ask me to show compassion. Have I not shown you almost infinite compassion already by simply allowing you to breathe in my presence?
Indeed you have. Now, we are simple country folk. All we have is each other. And you have gone and you have took his son over some dispute with some inbred ex-slavers. It ain't got nothing to do with any one of us.
You had nothing to do with destroying the liquor business!
We was innocent bystanders.
And
that which we weren't innocent of, well, we most surely were ignorant of.
You twist words, you lie shamelessly, you think you are better than everyone else. Ti adoro. Batte davvero sti uomini. Angelo Bronte.
Dutch Vanderlyn. Arthur Morgan.
The pleasure is mine.
John Marston.
All mine, please.
Как они туда все влезли?
So, can my friend have his son?
Of course, of course. But, should I be out of pocket over a misunderstanding? Of course I know you would not want that, huh?
No.
No. So, how about this? You perform a simple job for me, and you get your son back.
What is it?
A couple of people have taken to grave robbing in this cemetery.
Well, that is a fine place for it, the best.
I love this guy. I love you. See, they've taken not only to desecrating the dead, but they've done so without paying a tribute to the living. Thing is, they see my men, of course they run a mile. So maybe you two head off, huh? And you, Mr. Van der Linde, well, you tell me more about my manners. Salute.
Salute.
Grave robbers? You think he's taking us for a fool?
No idea. What choice do we have?
None, I guess. It's idiotic.
You know where the cemetery is?
Знаешь, по кладбищам ночью мы не шатались.
Sure I rode by it earlier.
Хотя вру, шатались. Но в другой игре.
You did good, holding your tongue in there.
Do you trust one word that comes out of that bastard's mouth? We don't even know where Jack is.
Listen.
Чтоб хоть что-то видно было.
We got in there. Dutch is with him now. All things considered, it could have gone a lot worse.
That poor kid. I ain't been a good father to him. I hope he's okay.
He'll be fine. I figure the Braithwaites were going to hold Jack ransom for all the money we cost him. They must have sent him here so we couldn't get to him. But Bronte knows by now there's no Braithwaites left to pay him. Jack ain't much use to him anymore. Let's just get this done. Let Dutch handle the rest.
I just hope you're right. Okay. I think this is it. Keep it down.
Ни черта не видно.
Let's hitch the horses up ahead. Watch out!
То куда ты едешь? Кто тебе права дал, блин? Собственно, какие права на лошадь? Таких бумажек в жизни не было. Не, надо сменить эти перчатки. Меня раздражает. Как то, что я не пойму, чем я вооружен. Я, конечно, понимаю, но мне это не нравится.
Get the hell out of here. I'll check this way.
Это что за явление было?
Stay quiet. We don't want to spook them.
Так, приходишь на кладбище, а тут какие-то бабки в черном бегают. Это, конечно, не факт, что это бабка. Какая, блин, разница. А ты-то что за мной ходишь?
You know, you're still with us. You should get yourself home. Get in cover, and we'll bust the door in.
I found my puppies, watch it!
Искать закономерный вопрос. Кто шумел? Так, ну я попадаю, но толку никакого. Правда, попадаю, не попадаю, все равно ничего не вижу. Так что это значения не имеет. Так, один придурок куда-то сюда убегал. Но им тут и не пахнет. Он растворился. Так, где он есть? Черта не. Так, это Джон, судя по всему. Случайно ничего, иголку в стогу сена еще. По-моему, ко всему еще и туман добавился.
Okay, but we'll need to be quick.
We can't go back to Bronte empty-handed. Let's have a look where they first shot at us from.
Robbing grave robbers, we've hit the big time.
Такс.
Like I said,
Ни черта не вижу, но это меня не остановит. Так, куда мы шли-то? Куда-то сюда.
Think there might be something in here. Got it.
Good. Now let's get out of here. Shit, it's the law. Let's go. Maybe we can get out that gate. It's locked. We'll have to go back the way we came. Damn it. Come on. Let's go around the side. There's someone coming. Hide.
Надеюсь, до перестрелки не дойдет.
Fresh, still bleeding. Must just been killed. They're still here.
Stick with me.
Ты куда ты полез? Еще нас еще и собаки выслежут. Если бы не Джон, я хрен бы отсюда выбрался, однако. Мне казалось, у нас иначе лошади стояли. Какое-то имеет значение. Так куда ты?
Like I said, we'll just see where we're at once we got Jack.
You took your time.
Where's your host?
Like I said, you took your
Нехило так
time.
пацана принарядили.
Let's get going. What a fine man. Hey, friend. Thank Mr. Bronte for everything.
Yeah, I'm fine.
You know, Arthur, Mr. Bronte has invited us to a garden party at the mayor's house. And us, just simple country boys. Let's go! We have a new camp set up, Jack. You're gonna love it.
I'm coming through.
Yep. All right, let's get this boy back to his mother.
You sure you're okay, son?
Темно-то, а?
I'm fine. Papa Bronte said you'd come for me.
I'm sorry.
Что кроме коня датча ничего не вижу.
That. For taking so long.
I had a fun time. I had my own room with a big bed and a toy box. And lots of books.
Did they do anything to you?
Have you ever had spaghetti?
What's that?
It's food. It looks like worms, but it's delicious.
Is that right?
Papa Bronte teach me lots of Italian words.
Don't call him that, please.
You know, caballo?
Вообще, ты сомневаешься, что в такой-то год они не могли слышать про спагетти.
Pantafola? That's a slipper.
A slipper?
They gave me 2 pairs. One for day and one for night.
Теперь хоть что-то видно.
I'm just glad you're all right.
Oh, yes. I had the best time. But I can't wait to see Mama. Did she miss me?
She sure did. Like you wouldn't know.
You had a nice night then?
Most enjoyable. Well, the man's an intolerable blowhard, but he stocks a fine bar. How did you fellers get on? Any problems?
A whole heap of them. We about doubled the population of that graveyard.
You know, I thought I heard gunshots, but the gramophone was playing.
Unbelievable.
Each to their strengths, Arthur. I went in there with a gun and left with a party invitation.
So, what'd you say this was? A garden party?
A big gala at the mayor's house. I'm told every rich fool in Lemoyne will be there.
Bronte?
Oh, he'll be there too. Seems to more or less run this city.
Так, теперь надо быть чуть-чуть поосторожней. Хотя смысл. Область, кидающаяся под копыта деревьев, мы проехали.
We got you, your son, everything.
We got him!
Mama!
He's fine!
I'm fine, Mama. They fed me good. Italian food. Did you ever eat that?
Come here, you silly boy. You got him. You got my son back. Dutch, Arthur, thank you. Thank you.
А ему ничего сказать не хочет.
I got my son back!
Jack. How are you, boy?
I'm fine, thanks.
Everything's okay now. Abigail?
Can I go play now?
So?
Well, we met Mr. Bronte. He is quite a character.
Is he now?
You ever meet an Italian strong man before?
Not outside of a circus.
Well, let me tell you all about him. John, you go be with your family. Arthur, thank you. Boys, we got some work to do. Interesting work. But first, let's have a drink. We got Jack back!
Well, the boy's safe, thank goodness.
Thank you, Arthur. I don't know how to say it. Thank you.
I understand. Come on. Do as Dutch says. Go be with your family.
Мы еще и с этого деньги поимели. Но немного. Интересно, почему они так далеко поставили выпивку? Кто за ней сюда ходить-то будет?
No se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo que a mí me toca. Ese lunar que tiene cielito lindo junto a la boca. No se lo des a nadie, cielito lindo que a mí me toca.
Я не пойму, что там происходит, но у них весело.
Cantando se alegran, cielito lindo los corazones. Canta y no llores, porque cantando se alegran, cielito lindo los.
Реально, пилота в бутылке развезло. Но само уже от этого зрелища голова кружится. Со мной даже поговорить никто не хочет.
You must be starving, son. Let me get you something to eat.
Thanks, Mama. Can I play a little?
Of course you can.
Well done, John.
Couldn't have done it without Dutch and Arthur.
The old guard.
Они настолько не могут принимать участие в других занятиях, что даже поговорить со мной не могут.
Welcome back, Jack.
Thanks, Uncle Hosea.
Well,
Вот, пустила. А, что тут болтаться? Нажраться нажрались. Теперь можно поспать. Так сказать, во всем надо знать меру. Ёшкин кот. Так, собственно, перчатки хотел сменить. Вот, еще и найденный шляп может собирать. Украденный шляп. Офигеть. Так, а где? Я бы сказал, выглядит он нифига не лучше. Кстати, я тут смотрю, у меня и набор снаряжения какой-то такой. Последствия стихийной закупки. Так, что мы тут имеем? А письмо вы мне дадите почитать? Видимо, нет. Вообще довольно-таки плохо, то, что некий предмет может только от первого лица взять.
He and Daddy are still arguing, but I understand that Jamie is thinking about going back to college. Whatever happens, I believe you saved his life, and we are all truly grateful. Oh, Arthur, I have made such a mess of my life. Time and again. Why can I not change and be the woman I want to be? Why couldn't you change and be a man and put down all those fantasies that shroud your judgment? Life is very confusing, and I see now that I am not very good.
Так, и куда мы тут поутру рвануть-то можем? Так, что нам предлагают в ходе? Туда мы пока как-то не хотим. Так. Давайте, собственно, к ней съездим. Чё уж нам. Так, где Павлик?
I had your stuff unloaded.
Thank you.
I put you in one of the upstairs bedrooms. I thought that would be a little nicer for you. I mean, the place is a dump, but we can survive here.
Я там уже вторую ночь сплю, она мне только об этом сообщает.
Exactly. Anyway, it's left at the top of the stairs and head on to the end of the landing.
Thank you.
Обязательно. Так, собственно, они поработали нам немного по лагерю. То что-то мы в последнее время подобленились. Так, куда? С чем 4 точки сюда лепить? Стали бы одну. Не парили мозги. Так, это метод чего? Собственно, куда я только что шел.
Don't mention it, Miss Grimshaw.
You're a fine man, Mr. Morgan. Sometimes, at least.
Thank you. I think.
Так, ну ладно. Поедем. На все метки куда-то подевались. Хоть внизу чистокола не было.
Okay, fella.
И нет, метки стали появляться, но уже поздно. Репутация у нас ничего так. Надеюсь, не напарюсь на какую-нибудь фигню. Юз за ногу опять эти клоуны. Так, блин, проехал. Ну, как-то так, однако. Слезь-то уже с коней. Твою за ногу, ну вот что за дерьмо? У них там пулемет, что ли, был. Я даже шелохнуться не успел. Что за веселье, блин, такое? Просто на месте, вместе с конем, блин. Прокачанным конем. Это вообще нормально, блин? Так, ты у нас кто? Павлик почему-то жив. Ну, ты игра временами, блин, настолько неадекватная. Что я могу сделать в данной ситуации, если у них, блин, там 500 патронов в одного меня? А я в них сколько не стреляю, ни хрена не будет.
Yeah, I came. So, what do you need?
Wait there. I'm coming straight down. Arthur.
Hello, Mary.
You came.
Sure. Whenever you call for me, I'll come.
Oh, Arthur.
What's wrong?
Daddy.
Your father? I'm a bigger fool than I even thought.
I'm begging you, Arthur. I know Daddy was not kind to you, but surely you cannot hate a man for the sin of loving his daughter and wanting better for her than
Than me?
Than the choices you make.
What choice did I have? Did I ever have?
Oh, I know. You had to live by your code. But your code is... it's not right.
Has your way been right, Mary? With you? And Jamie joining a bunch of crazies? And hypocritical daddy with his drinking and whoring and gambling? Huh? Is that what a pure life has gotten you? Begging me for help?
Oh, Arthur. Be kind to me. Please.
Sorry.
I should have asked someone else, but...
But I'm the best guy you know at frightening decent people.
It wasn't that I didn't love you, Arthur. You know that. Oh, Arthur. We were so very young. Think how different life could have been.
Yeah, I think about it. A lot. It all seems so long ago, far away now.
Will you help me try to save Daddy?
Come along, Dan. Where are we going? What's the old lovable patriarch been up to now?
Oh, Arthur, you know sarcasm is beneath you. He's been gambling and drinking and other things.
Oh, the filthy rotter. Where can we find him?
He said he was going down to the Theodore Eckhart stables. Something about a horse. It's down by the water in the warehouse district near the train yard.
Come on, then.
Не, при таком послужном списке они еще и нами недовольны.
Oh, should I leave that to Daddy?
Leave Daddy alone. He suffers enough.
Well, I suppose I can take some consolation in that.
No, Arthur. I should have ran away with you years ago.
Well, you wouldn't.
No, I didn't. But... well... I don't know.
So what do you think he's up to?
I'm not sure. He keeps saying it's a disgrace a man of his standing has to ride around on some old nag.
Standing? He's usually falling down.
Arthur. He wasn't always this way, but it has got worse. He's drinking and gambling more than ever, pawning things off left and right, mixing
Надеюсь,
with
я
bad
после этого
people.
всего еще
I'm just scared for him.
Don't worry too
тому
much.
Шарлю или как его там успею.
Good morning, sir.
Мне кажется, этот мужик дошел до середины дороги и пошел обратно. А мне ту утку напоминает.
This is the place. Let me go in and see what kind of a state he's in.
Sure. I'll wait here. Good luck. Scream if you need any help.
Very funny.
You can't stand there.
What, in the street?
Yes, in the street.
Is it your street?
Just get out of here.
Why?
I said, just get out of here.
Listen, partner. I'm waiting on a lady. She's a fine lady. She's just gone inside. If I wasn't waiting on this lady, you'd be dead already. But if you continue to irritate me, I'll kill you. And make my apologies to the lady. It's your call.
Oh, I didn't mean nothing.
It's what means in my life. Apology accepted. Oh, wait right there.
I have half a mind to kill you myself.
Daddy!
No.
Oh, Daddy, please, come home. You're tired, Daddy, tired
I
and
have no
unwell.
such thing. You get away from me. You head home. I insist upon it. Leave me be. Damn nuisance.
Excuse me, partner. Still as charming as
Он же
ever.
пингвин-то,
Oh,
а?
Arthur, he's up to no good. We better follow him.
Okay.
Он слишком до хрена себе мнит.
This way. went around the corner.
Я думал, в пространстве растворился.
Hold on.
You can see why he has such a high opinion of himself. We'll just follow the smell.
Arthur, come on. He just went between those crates.
Кстати, по запаху пойти неплохая идея.
Come here, quick.
Mind where you go. Mind where you go.
Sorry? Do you think he saw us?
I don't think so.
What did you say to me?
I didn't say a thing insulting.
I'll wipe that goddamn smirk clean off your face.
Ain't you a little old for brawling, mister?
Damn you!
He's heading across the road.
You know, this is kind of fun.
He'll hear you. You could have cleaned yourself up a bit.
I didn't realize I was here to impress anyone.
He just went left down that alleyway. What's he doing?
Let's go find out.
Положительно идет.
Don't say I never show you a good time.
I'm just glad you're here. What's he doing? What do you think he's doing?
Well, he's either waiting for a woman of dubious morals or he's trying to sell something.
So, Ashton, you got the money?
Seems he's selling something.
Have you got the brooch, Mr. Gillis?
Yes. Here.
Here's the money. That is beautiful.
Че он в такой тени собирался там рассмотреть?
Not any longer, Mr. Gillis. Enjoy the money. And should you need any more, I can offer you a loan at a very reasonable rate of interest.
No, thank you. I've heard what happens to folks who take loans from you.
It's not even his to sell.
Oh, it's just a brooch. At least he didn't get himself killed.
You don't understand. Mother left it to me. You sold my mother's brooch? How could you?
You!
That's theft!
Oh, speaking of thieves, I see you found your outlaw again.
Hello, sir. Have you been well?
Daddy, how could you?
Mary, wait here. I'll go get the brooch.
Don't hurt anyone, Arthur.
Ну что ты кого-то убивал?
Hey, you, Ashton! Hold her right there! God damn it. Giddy up.
Зашибись, полчаса простояли у столбика.
Stop that coach!
Так, стоп.
Get back here!
Это вообще моя лошадь.
You hearing me? Stop that damn coach! God damn it! Yep.
Нет, не моя лошадь.
You stop right
По крайней мере, не та, на которой я ездил. А, ну вон он, Павлик. Так почему я не на нем, непонятно. Мне казалось, я на него садился. Хотя, вероятно, это моя Моргана. Ну какого хрена она там делает? Что не делала? Ой, кошмар. Что с этими лошадьми не так? Давайте уже тормозить, что ли. Только скакать-то не с руки. А запрыгнуть до полос. По идее, к ним подъедет сначала. И здравствуйте. Крокодилом, куда ж еще? Так сказать, названный ужин. Я, судя по времени, сейчас обед. Да не шуми ты так. Так, я надеюсь, это не перевернуть. Так кто тебя держит? Прыгай. Раз просто брошь, то стоит ли за нее умирать?
Here. Yeah, take the damn thing. Crazy son of a bitch. You don't know who you're messing with.
Да мне как плевать. Между тем, куда еще стоит мне делать, мне непонятно. Где хоть одна лошадь? Ключи, ничего, мне пешком теперь перейти. Как-то неудачно вышло. Куда это я пришел? Это чудо-ферма. Конечно, вижу мост, но зачем нам мост? Мы так хорошо бежим. Надо заметить, мы уже в городе. Добегался. Надо попытаться где-нибудь перекусить после этой миссии. Это персонаж никакой. Это все-таки не через всю карту пешком добираться. А где папаша?
I don't know.
You want me to go find him again?
Not really.
Let's take a walk. I'll take you to the trolley.
Thank you.
Yeah. Got you your brooch back.
I won't ask.
Probably best not.
В чем, собственно, проблема, если я честно купил?
What are you doing now? Right this moment?
Why'd you ask?
Well, I was wondering if you wanted to do something. Head to the theater, perhaps.
Давай сходим.
Me? Sure, why not?
Я хоть вздремну за это время.
Let's go to the Relure. They have the strangest acts.
Strangeness I can handle. Well, it's the normal business of life. I can't seem to get a grip on.
You and me both, Arthur. Oh, I've missed you.
Don't start.
You're an idiot. But you'll always be my friend.
Well, of course I'm your friend, but you ain't always fair with me.
If I was fair with you and a good person, I'd have had you hanged a long time ago.
Well, that's true.
So, shut up and act like a gentleman, or at least try to for once in your brainless life.
You're not a very nice woman, Mrs. Lamb.
Well, look at the company I keep.
I know, it's quite dreadful, isn't it?
Sort of beautiful.
По-моему, они тут зажрались.
Gaudy and tasteless way.
It's the only way I know.
Thank you.
Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that.
I'm sure. You silly man. Come on, let's go find our seats.
How about here on the right?
Sure.
After you.
Мне почему-то кажется, что они сели в первое попавшееся место. Кажется, темнотища-то, а? Не понял. Почему я не могу смотреть от первого лица?
As a child, when I walked the horse manure-covered streets of Saint-Denis, I never dreamed of the stir I would create in this locality as a proprietor
Are you
of
in
the
a rush,
greatest
Arthur?
show ever assembled. Prepare for the grandest excitement of your curiosity. Fire, snakes, and magic. I encourage any of you to dabble in all three if you have a settled aversion to manual labor as I do. For entertainment is a gift that will see you through the winter better than any packed larder.
Главное, действительно, при всем при этом не заснуть.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome a truly stunning musical performance to the stage, Miss Robin Koninsky.
Thank you for joining us. Now let's talk a little bit about this place we all love called Saint-Denis. They come from Road Strawberry and Valentine, singing a song and drinking wine across Bayou Swamp and over the
that's
sea.
pretty good.
We're heading down to Saint-Denis. If your wagon is broke, get to the blacksmith shop.
Что-то мне это напоминает радиостанцию с Fallout.
The girls are wearing a brand new gown. We're heading to the Saint-Denis town. Carpetbaggers, coal miners, and mountain folk. Loosen them stirrups and let off that yoke. Pretty young things say, come with me. heading to the land of voodoo. You won't sleep a wink, I can guarantee. Let's go drinking down in San Denis. There's dancing and singing and howling at the moon in the streets and alleys of each saloon. The rich and poor and the bourgeoisie, they's all heading down to San Denis. France didn't really give us much, except wine and grapes and fancy such and such. Pretend to be French, but can't you see? I'd rather live in San Denis. Yes, I'd rather live in San Denis. So draw your money, come see your honey in old San Denis. Well done.
That girl can sing. Flawless. Perfect. Oh, I see you. You love her dulcet tones, right? Yes, she is pure spectacle, and I assure you she can charm any beast at all, from cockroach to killer whale. Your mother most likely told you not to play with fire, or to spend time in the company of strange women. You are about to do both. Miss Antoinette Sansorvino. Ooh.
Stop it. Wow.
Что-то еще темнее стало. Интересно, хоть что-то видно? Вообще похоже на какие-то посадочные огни. Не удивлюсь, если сюда самолет вдруг сядет. Я что-то, кстати, сейчас подумал. Почему в игре не видно ни одного самолета? По идее, они уже должны быть. Если я в годах тут не запутался. Какое скучное представление. А таки надо дотерпеть до конца. Борясь со сном. Надеюсь, он вот эту не сожжет. Это было бы забавно. Хоть какое-то разнообразие.
Enchanting! Mesmerizing! She is truly one to bring home to mother. It is said that there is a place in France where the naked ladies dance. I have been there. Prepare for the body brasiers of the Petit Flaneur in Gay Paris!
Мужик тут зажигает больше всех. Интересно, сколько бы хороших идей было сюда не ходить. Когда же оно кончится, а?
Whoa, incredible! Aren't they lovely? Oh, those legs are a sight to behold. I am spent. Each of my shows is truly incredulous, awe-inspiring, and I'm sure you enjoyed. Thank you. We flounder through the morass of humanity, with only bright moments like these before it all goes dim and snuffs out in silence. So thank you. What a lovely evening. Come back tomorrow.
Черт, мы сюда еще вернемся. Можно отсюда уже начать выходить.
All right. Well, shall we?
Yes. That was fun, Arthur.
It was.
Более утомительного процесса я еще не видел.
All right. You better take me to the trolley now, Mr. Morgan.
Of course.
Quite ridiculous, but somehow very amusing.
Sure.
Ох, как текстурку-то приглючила.
My life wasn't supposed to. Oh. Is it too late for us, Arthur?
Как-то смотреть на глючащий текстур куда веселее, чем, блин, на это шоу, которое мы только что посетили. Ну что поделать.
Run away with me, Arthur. Run away right now and don't look back.
I want to. More than anything I want to.
Да, было бы неплохо.
But I've got some people I need to take care of. Once they're free, then I'm free. Then I can disappear.
But Arthur...
If we're gonna run away anywhere, we need money. Soon, I'll have some.
I know you won't run away. But it's a pretty dream.
Very pretty. But I will. Once I get some money. I had some. But then some fool got it trapped into a town that I can't go back to. It's another story.
I'll write you.
Так, куда мы тут можем податься? Нафига им 2 театра в одном городе? Так, давайте попробуем податься сюда. Пусть из этого ничего и не выйдет. Вообще не понимаю, что здесь-то не так с этими салонами. Потому что как туда не приди, там вечно закрыто.
Mister. Hey, partner.
Stop right there and face the law. Scoot it out of you.
Bloody drink over here.
Да, что там весело.
It's too bad. It really is. Can somebody force whip him for me, please?
Что за вопль?
Oh, what do you have?
Так, что мы?
Please.
Давайте
Can you
суточку.
keep it down a bit, Lillian? Mm-hmm. Fresh lobster bisque.
Хоть и дешевле, но как-то звучит презентабельней. Так. Я так понимаю, наш друг уже тут сдулся. Как ни посмотри, они везде сдулись. Теперь вопрос, сколько же сейчас времени. Ну так какая разница, мы отправляемся на миссию. В конце-то концов. Где наш Павлик? Пойдем ему навстречу. Что глупая идея пытаться убежать от него. Все равно не догоню. Почему он идет по тротуару? Нашел тоже мне место. Вообще меня временами удивляет здешние трамваи. Ровно по двум причинам. Первое, они иногда ездят по тем улицам, где человек-то пройти тесно. И иногда они сразу все разом едут. Один раз наткнулся на просто 4 подряд. То больше им ездить негде. Надеюсь, не напоримся на очередную порцию лимонов. Уже ни черта и не видно.
There we go.
Надо как-нибудь все необходимое еще закупить. Лагерь как-то начинает скучать.
Was that you?
Hey, Arthur.
Come on! If we're gonna make it to this party, we sure as shit better clean up a little.
So we're doing this?
Oh, yeah. Old friend Dutch Van der Linde's finally showing his true colors. Social climbing.
Old Senor Bronte, that horrendous snake, has invited us to the ball, Cinderella. So my suggestion is we go and get you a gown.
You son of a bitch.
У меня вроде и так костюм хорош. Мне интересно, связь с нами поперся вот этот вот товарищ.
Nor have I, if I am being honest.
I used to quite often. There can be fine pickets.
No pickpocketing. We are here to make real contact.
What kind of contact?
Well, I don't know. We'll find what we can. All I know for sure is we are going to a party at the mayor's house, and the guest of honor is the worst crook in town. I'm sure that we will find something.
Okay.
Да, забавный момент не придумаешь.
Gentlemen, Luca, I'm afraid the mayor does not allow guns at official functions after last year's incident. Luca here will take you to Mr. Bronte. I believe he is expecting you.
Follow me, gentlemen. This way, please, gentlemen. Senior Bronte will be so pleased that you made it.
We are honored to be here.
That's wonderful, wonderful. Come down
По-моему,
this way.
штаны коротковаты.
What a beautiful evening it shall be. Mr. Bronte is a very good friends with the mayor. Good evening, Pierre.
Senor Napoli?
As long as the mayor behaves himself, you know. Mr. Bronte, he has that thing, you know, respect.
Jose, Bill, you join the party. We'll meet you out back after we pay our respects to Senor Bronte.
Come.
We'll meet you out in the balcony when you're done.
Что это за произведение, не пойми чего. Трипнина непонятно.
The angry cowboys, you arrived, and you've washed per la prima volta questo mese, senza dubbio.
This is quite a party you've invited us to.
Yes, quite something, although I'm not quite sure what.
So, this is Saint Denis High Society.
Yes, apparently so.
And all these people, these are friends of yours, Senor Bronte?
No, not quite, not quite. But they certainly are afraid of me. Like that one. See that wretch? He's the mayor. Henri Lemieux. He'll do anything for $1, and I mean anything.
Politics is a foul business.
Yes. Oh, and that one too. That is Alberto Fusar. He owns a sugar plantation out on the island, and he comes here to whore and despoil himself. Oh, and that is Hobart Crawley, a Confederate major in the war, and a hero, they say, but that is his very young wife. I mean, a young mistress, that's the natural order of things, yes, but a young wife is unseemly. Oh, the Redskins. I have no sympathy for them, because whoever is stupid enough to get tricked by the Americans, no, they get what they deserve, huh? Yes, and a letter to the mayor. Oh, yeah, that'll save you. And that is Hector Fellows. This self-righteous newspaper man. Maybe you will kill him for me one day.
Well, we're not paid killers as such, not in cold blood anyway.
I did not know you were so particular that you wouldn't help a friend.
Oh, I'm willing to help in any way I can, within reason.
I'm going to pretend to understand what that means.
I meant no offense, sir.
None taken. All these vulgar people. They hate me. Non vedo l'ora di guardarti morire.
Well, it has been
А вдруг там кто-нибудь язык знает?
but I can tell that you are very busy, and I won't waste any more of your time.
Yes. Go, enjoy yourselves.
А с какой радостью ему это передал.
It'll make you long for the days when you could shoot each other and screw cows out on the open range.
Those sure were the days. Good day, gentlemen.
Good day to you. But before you go, what exactly are your plans here?
Well, we've not made any... Well, we are going to need some money.
Money, yes, of course. Well, there's money at the trolley station. They keep a lot of cash there in the day. Now, I could not involve myself in such matters. But you... As a guest? Yes. As my guest? Bah, do it, huh? Okay, good day, gentlemen.
Goodbye.
Ok, ragazzi, adesso il vino buono. Sì.
I'll show you to the party, gentlemen, if you'll kindly follow me.
Теперь прям-таки хочется туда зайти.
Gentlemen, enjoy your evening and welcome once again to Saint Denis. Ciao, ciao.
Gentlemen, let's go ingratiate ourselves.
Good evening.
Okay. Go find the mayor if you can and stay out of trouble. And steal nothing unless it's information. Of course. Jose, you go find us someplace to rob. Bill, go make us some new friends. I'm gonna find out if old Cornwall and what's his name, Milton, knows we're here. Gentlemen, be well.
Обязательно пообщаемся. Просто только с кем.
Champagne, sir? A bloody drink, will you? A small one. Just big enough.
Well, hello, gentlemen. Featherstone Chambers. Pleased to meet you.
Так, здесь, по-моему, уже общаются.
I used to be a great beauty. And even
much a Philistine is all that, Marie?
No, I haven't thought that much of a Philistine. Besides,
Почему они так не носятся, блин?
he is a two-bit charmer.
Кто что-то не заметил.
These dancers, well, if that's French culture for you, sign me up for French lessons.
What? Gentlemen, I hope you're having a fine evening. Mr. Mayor, wonderful to see you again.
Lemieux, this intellectual here was just insulting me regarding the Redskin.
I did no such thing. But, Mr. Lemieux, I suggested that all of us...
Интересно, их не смущает, что к нему тут какой-то хрен примазался.
And that extends to Saint-Denis.
It ain't complex, Lemieux. And only an idiot like you, buddy, would try to make it so.
I will not deny idiocy, sir, but perhaps now is not the time.
Typical pansy.
You are drunk, Ferdinand.
I'm not drunk, you fool. But this man loves darkies.
Hey, you are pretty drunk. Hey, what say you and me cool off?
Куда мы стакан дели? Почему бокал?
Come on, sleep it off. Sit down and calm down. Count to 1,000. Then you can rejoin the party.
Хотелось бы еще знать, куда потом этот чудесный костюмчик девается.
Thank you, sir.
My pleasure.
Henri Lemieux. I hope you're enjoying my party.
The mayor.
Allegedly.
That's quite a place you got here.
It's not mine, and the city is horribly in debt, but we can still put on a good show. Do you know Evelyn Miller?
My lord. Ryder?
Well, we seem to have another deranged drunkard on our hands.
Shall we?
Oh, my lord, they're fantastic.
Excuse me, brother. Monsieur, please.
Mr. Cornwall was quite insistent, I'm afraid. He shouted down the telephone for several minutes.
Mr. Cornwall is a horse's ass, and a bad horse.
I'm very sorry, sir.
It's not your fault. I'm a fool for trusting him. I'll come in and sign it in a minute. Let me enjoy the fireworks.
Of course.
Did he say something about Cornwall? Yes. Find out what. Sure.
Интересно, если что, может быть, прикинуться, что ищу туалет.
No problems? Everything's fine. We have the place well secured. Good. We're watching him and his men like hawks.
Thank you, Mr. Turner.
Is everything taken care of? The telephone, it keeps ringing.
The mayor said he will sign later. Marie! Marie! Find that little reprobate Chip and beat him. I will not have standard slip in this house. Have you lost your mind? I said, have you lost your mind? Come here.
Какой он шумный.
Look at me. Look at me. Who do you think you are? This area is not meant for the likes of you. You know this. Standards in this house are slipping. This is a final warning to you, miss. A final warning. Now get out of my sight.
Mr. Leviticus Cornwall. Top secret. Extremely confidential. Very interesting.
Мне, чтобы двери за собой закрывать.
Hello, sir.
Find anything? I think so.
Nothing. This town is a waste of time.
Maybe not. Arthur?
Gentlemen, I think we're done here.
What did you find out?
There's plenty of money moves through here, of course, and I think I found out how we can grab some of it.
Чё ты так рванулся?
Bank. Real one, I mean. But not yet.
A city bank?
Maybe. And a stuffed one. If we're gonna leave, that could be the one thing we need.
There's also that trolley car station Senor Bronte told us about, and I heard about a high-stakes poker game. Come on. Here comes Lenny. All right, let's get in. Go home.
I ain't never felt so awkward in all my life. All them folk all so pleased with themselves. Oh, high society's pigeon shit. If you ask me, it's more like torture.
Well, that's sort of the point, isn't it? Let the people torture themselves. Here's them papers I took. Anybody see you take this? I don't think so. I might have an idea. Let me think on it. Interesting times.
I guess. So what's next? Dancing lessons? Deportment?
More along the lines of armed robbery. Jose is handling reconnaissance on the bank. He and Abigail are gonna run some distractions, see how the law reacts. Good. Oh, and I spoke to Evelyn Miller. Fine man. Here helping the Indian chief we saw.
Yeah, I met him too, with the mayor.
He's lobbying officials in Saint Denis on their behalf. Maybe we could help.
Maybe.
Now, I think there's a lot of money on the riverboat. A lot of money. And Trelawney, he's investigating for us. He says to meet him at the Taylors.
Okay.
One big score down here, Arthur, and we
Сколько же дел-то назрело?
We are almost heading home.
Where is home?
I don't know. Exactly. But I can smell it. I'm gonna go investigate this trolley thing old Bronte was talking about.
Okay.
Собственно, сколько чего у нас тут назрело. Так, ну тут ничего не видно. Собственно, не так уж и много. И все, как всегда, в городе. Ну что ж, я думаю, на этом моменте мы уже будем заканчивать. Что здесь полетел? Сделали мы немало. Хотя впереди осталось куда больше. Ну что поделать. Когда-нибудь разгребем. Всем спасибо за просмотр и пока.